This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Friday, the 16th of August. I'm Michael Groff. Same story, different day. Very hot and unseasonably dry conditions continue here across the Southwest. We're still on pace to have our driest monsoon ever. Is there any relief in the heat, and will we see the monsoon return at all for the rest of the summer? Let's see if we can try and find some answers to those questions. First, we'll take a look at the almanac from yesterday. 114 degrees, the high in the valley, just missing that record high. 85 was the morning low. Outside right now here at 7:15 a.m., we've got mostly clear skies out there. 88 degrees at Sky Harbor. Look at that dew point way down there at 41. You almost never see that here in mid-August. Relative humidity, 19%. The winds are from the east at 10 miles per hour. The barometer is rising. Temperatures out there right now, 71 is the cool spot at Goldfield. Most of us now are in the 80s to about 90. The upper air look, we continue with a generally dry west and southwesterly flow as our subtropical ridge, which would normally be near the Four Corners, nowhere to be found. Instead, we have troughing north of Arizona. The good news is that is going to slightly knock down the heat levels over the weekend. The watch warning map, we still have an excessive heat warning in effect here in Metro Phoenix through 8 p.m. tonight. And that includes much of south central, western Arizona, southeast California, southern Nevada. Actually, the excessive heat also affecting the valleys of central and northern California. Fire weather concerns throughout much of the west, as well as it has been extremely dry. Meanwhile, flooding a problem for parts of the Gulf Coast. West central Florida with some flood watches, a couple of flood warnings in effect around the Tampa Bay area. All right, the severe weather outlook for today, an enhanced risk around Kansas City with the standard slight risk for a good portion of the Central Plains, the Corn Belt, and a marginal risk for the adjacent areas there, as well as parts of Pennsylvania and upstate New York. The precipitation outlook valid through next Friday morning from the WPC. No rain here in the valley, a little bit for the rim country and the parts of southeast Arizona, but even that looks pretty sketchy. We'll outline why this pattern continues as we take a look at the models. This is the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And troughing north of the state, that's going to start to knock down our ridge and the upper heights just a little bit. So down at the surface with a westerly flow continuing, low humidity, sunny skies, high temperatures somewhere between about 108 and 111 today. Tonight, clear skies, lows upper 70s to mid 80s. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny skies again, temperatures ever so slightly cooler, 106 to 109, but that's still a little bit above average. Then on Sunday, a few clouds may come in, but overall, we're still going to call it just partly cloudy, dry, highs 105 to 108. On Monday, the heat starts to pick up again as we see the ridge building back across the southwest, highs 107 to 110. Tuesday, mostly sunny and hot, highs 110 to 113. The ridge near the Four Corners, though, and flow around that may bring some subtle monsoon moisture back into central and eastern Arizona for isolated mountain showers and thunderstorms. Same thing on Wednesday. Highs 111 to 114, isolated mountain showers and storms. The upper high right overhead, those heights between about 594 to 597 decameters. So we will be roasting. Thursday, highs 110 to 113, isolated mountain showers and storms continue, but nothing for us here in Phoenix. And then a week from today, this is Friday the 23rd, kind of an interesting setup here. We've got the ridge to the east, a south to southeasterly flow aloft. An added variable of a wave in the westerly is getting a little bit unusually far to the south, and that may add some upper support for scattered showers and thunderstorms here across central and eastern Arizona, including the valley. But I would say this is still a week out, so we don't want to get too excited about this just yet. But this is a glimmer of hope, certainly for a monsoon season that has so far been on a pace of being the driest ever. Then this is going out 10 days to the end of the forecast period. Sunday, the 25th, ridge still sitting over the southwest. We would see temperatures above average, isolated to widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over southern and eastern Arizona, but the prospects of widespread precipitation still look rather slim at this point. Speaking of precipitation, this is the QPF coming off of the European Ensemble. How much rain might we see? Numbers coming up a little bit. Some of the members advertising some pretty active weather out there toward about 10 days, but still the preponderance of evidence would suggest that we are going to remain with below average precipitation through the rest of the month. All right, let's check out those temperatures off the Euro Ensemble. And again, a little bit of good news here. Yes, it gets hot next week, but the trend is for a bit more moisture to wrap up the month of August and temperatures to come down to at or maybe even slightly below average levels to close out the month. Let's hope for both of those things to come true. All right, that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here on Monday morning. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, and suggestions are always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Be safe out there, and you guys have yourselves a fantastic Friday and a great weekend.